Hey guys, and welcome back to Violin Teacher YouTube channel. This is an intermediate tutorial on a piece by Leonard Cohen called Hallelujah. This is going to be the way Lindsey Stirling plays it, so that might be pretty exciting for some of you. If you would like to request a tutorial just for you, leave a comment in any video on my channel or email me at this email address. So if you're interested in learning the way Lindsey Stirling plays this piece, Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen, give me a thumbs up, stick around, and here we go. Hey friends, and welcome back to Violin Teacher YouTube channel. And I promised you today that I would tell you what I don't like about this particular composition of Lindsey's, and that is where we have this. And I see this a lot. I see this so much in hymns that are rewritten and arranged to be a little bit more interesting for violin, and they just kind of make a mess of things, really. But Lindsey is tasteful, I guess, with it, and that is where we have a lot of that kind of stuff going on. So we only have a couple measures of that, thankfully. The rest is a pretty melody. So let's play that melody once more before we go on and show you how the doubles fit, the double action fits into that. Talk about that spot. So we have a little bit of an arpeggiated kind of a double bow stroke descent to the E natural. So you could practice that. And then slur all the rest of this run. It's a 5-note run, which I would say is maybe the second most challenging thing in the whole piece. It's not that hard. You just have to go through it. It's, you know, not something that maybe is real easy to be read, and then it doesn't fall really well, you know, under the string. Let's see what the bow is doing. So, easy enough. There we go. So that's the double part. Practice your bowing, and then once you get that, the next part is C, 2, 3, E, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here's a good way to practice this. Then you can go. So we've got 2, 3, 1. Here's what this is. Slur this 4 notes. On the one slide up, that shift you will hear, but it's, you know, it's pretty. And then it's just a variation of the other. I think this is where it gets a little bit more complex now. So get your warm-ups done and everything, and then we're going to get a little bit of a double section here. Let's learn that. And you can stop and go back and listen to that little unit so you can learn the notes, or any part of this video. Here's your 4 there. And just like the one little spot before where it was a five note run, we have a slur. Alright, so that's an easy one because it's right on the beat. So practice. It's no skipping fingers, just going from 1 to A. Alright, so that should be pretty easy. Alright, two little measures of something a little bit tricky. So let's cover it real quick. This is where it really is sort of like the violin isn't playing a melody now, it's playing arpeggios. And if you've practiced as an intermediate player, you will have played several arpeggios. Chordal, broken chords. It's not really a melodic sound, but it's fun, and when you listen to the whole piece played together, like in the video, you can hear much, much more than the violin solo under. It's a lot of, like a big orchestra sound underneath, and a lot of synthesis of keyboard maybe, a lot of sustain. In fact, sometimes made it hard to hear exactly what notes were being played by the soloist. But that's okay. It is a grand sound, and here you will be playing like mad. So here it is. So it's like the bowing is going to do. Let's take just the bowing part, the slurred part. So there's one fingering on D. It's a 2, F sharp. Right here you've got 2 notes on, one on E and then 2 on A. Then back to the A. And you do want to cross back because you have an E3 next. Alright, so if we just played the 3 beats that I'm talking about here, if we just played the melody notes, it would be. But she's adding lots of string crossings there to go through. And that part, and that last one in particular, is hard to get in tune. And you have a C sharp. So let's cover that. You've got D, then A, and an E, 1 on D. Hold that while you play 3, and come back to it. Now the reason that I put 4 in my music to play a 4 instead of open, right there, so I could avoid as much string crossing as possible. Otherwise I've got one there. But the challenge then is getting the 4-1 interval in tune at that tempo. So it's going to take a little practice. Then you've got to come back to this 4 on A for the E that follows. So slowly I'll play this measure, and then you're going to need to just keep playing it. I'll play each beat 4 times. Alright, the next beat. Alright, next beat. Again. It's 3 on D, G. Sorry. Then you've got a release a little bit with the, see, with the 4-2-A. So let's put that together slowly now. And that's a little bit of a bear to get in tune, so watch for that. Okay, good. In the next video, we are going to finish this thing up. And it gets really, really pretty when she goes back into the actual song. So stick around. If you want to see the other videos that I did on this tutorial, check out this link right here, and I will finish up this really pretty section in the next video. Thanks for watching.